Just had to show that shirt. What's good, y'all? So here with the album review. You dig? Of course, it dropped on album sites and mixtape sites, but seeing how it's original content and it's on iTunes, it's an album review. Montana 300, Curse with a Blessing. Now I didn't know what to think about this. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the GB members, OTF members, definitely be slipping when it comes to releases and shit like that. But I gotta say, man, this album was fucking dope. Like, it separates him from a lot of other Chicago artists that do the drill type music and shit like that. But this joint was hard, man. You can hear the pain. You can see that he been through a lot of real shit, and he articulated his words in a sense where even I understood it. It's not a lot of that ignorant drill type music. It's violent lyrics, of course, but it got substance in it, good content, and that's what shocked me, man. The first track, Slaughterhouse, the beat was hard, his aggressive flow, graphic lyrics in there where he detailed a lot, you know what I mean, from his life to the streets to where he at now. He even got bars, like little metaphors and things like that. No hook, he just went straight in. I fuck with that record. The Ice Cream Truck record was like the video I seen it on live mixtapes when they was getting ready to do the countdown for it. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? The beat is kind of crazy. The hook is catchy, but at the same time, it's sort of weak and can get annoying. He uses auto tune flow, and it's basically violent song, about killing and murder and shit like that. But still, it was dope. All I Ever Wanted featuring Dallas Eli. A nice melodic beat. The hook to me was real because it came from a real place of him wanting to just do better and do better for his family. The reason why he doing what he doing is to get his family out of the predicament that they in. So he was real honest with his lyrics, and I definitely like his flow in that song. Broski and them featuring J Real and Talia 300. My bad, Dallas Eli was on the last track with Broski and them featuring J Real and Talia 300. It's a cool song in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It kind of can get annoying with the repetitive hook, but to me it don't have replay value, at least where I stand. Number 5, Fuck Her Brains Out. I ain't like it. It just seemed like some Chief Keef would make. I think he could have came with a better song. Number 6, Air Jordan. The beat was dope as hell. I like that hook. He basically flexing and shit like that. A bunch of materialism talk, some cool bars in there, good content. A couple of little violent lyrics here and there. But definitely, I fuck with that record. And of course, I like Jay's, as you know. Number 7, Let the 40 Bang. I don't like it, but street niggas gonna fuck with it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and talk about the song where I don't even know nothing about street shit, as far as using guns and shit. So I let that lay where other people is in that lifestyle talk about it. Number 8, Game of Pain. I get that shit 3 checks, man. It surprised the hell out of me, man. From the beat, his flow, how honest he was in his lyrics. I mean, even with the violentness of it, the bars was cool as hell, man. He killed that song. Like, he really opened up and let you know, like, all this ain't for nothing. You know what I mean? And that's when I started to respect this mixtape. I'm listening to it and I'm like, this nigga is actually saying something in this mixtape. I mean, this album, excuse me, and it's not whack. And I definitely give that song 3 checks. If you ain't heard it, man, go check that song out. Breaking Rules featuring Jalen Sanders. Kind of a melodic beat, I like that hook. I thought it was good. Another song where, it's kind of soulful, deep lyrics. He honest, he real, he's saying something in it. And I like his flow. I thought his flow was really ill in that record. I definitely like that song. Play-Doh, I like how they play off the words. It's like, he don't play though. Like, I ain't playing no, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Um, Basically bragging. The beat was crazy. Auto tune hook. You know what I mean? His flow is good. Materialism, flexing. About a lot of material shit. His bars was cool as hell in that song too. Number 11, Holy Ghost. That get 3 checks. He spazzed on that record so hard. I mean, it got the church type vibe. Beat was hard. You could hear like the little church ad libs in it, his flow, even with the violent lyrics, he giving you a story, you know what I mean? He had some bars in there that was kind of funny, but at the same time, that was ill. It had a religious theme to it. that shit was crazy. That's like one of my favorite records on this album. Like I gotta say that shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? And I never heard a project from Montana 300 ever in my life. I love my bitch. Number 12, definitely a crazy song. You know, it's cool. You know, the beat, his flow, creative lyrics. He was creative. You know, metaphors is good. His bars was great. I liked the hook. It was a good song. Number 13, Real Long, featuring J Real. I didn't like that record. Some of y'all probably will, but I didn't. Number 14, Planet of the Apes, featuring Talia 300. They killed that shit, like straight up. Like they just went in, did their thing. The beat was dope. They had the bars, they had the delivery, they flows, the lyrics, no hook. They went in there and just smashed that record, man. And the last track, On Me, featuring Jalen Sanders, it kind of got that club song, you know what I'm saying? I like that about the record. The melodic beat, you know, his hook was cool, you know, wasn't bad. Honest, just telling you what it is, you know what I'm saying? Don't test me or whatever the case may be. I got it on me, from money to bitches to my gun, and you know it has some deep content in there when you really listen through it and cipher through it. But I definitely fuck with this project. I'm glad I reviewed it. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think that's a fair rating. I like 12 out of 15 records. Production about 8.5 out of 10. I definitely feel like, you know, I think if I'm correct, is he a part of Team 600? Because I know E-Day is about to drop another mixtape. And to me, Team 600 is winning, you know, between Montana 300, E-Day. They releasing more material than the whole GBE OTF, you know, camp, which is not to say anything wrong with that, but I just think that they need to, you know, as far as the GBE side, release some projects. You know, we still waiting for that Mansion Music, Glow and GLO and L2. You know, Ball Out supposed to drop some. I heard Fredo and Chief Keef working on a project. But shout out to Katie Got Bands though, boy. She about to drop a mixtape on the 8th. Coolin' in Chirac, definitely waiting on that. You know, I fuck with her. Shout out to BB O'Hare, you dig? Her Six God freestyle was hard as fuck, you know what I mean? She tweeted me that on Twitter. I definitely rock with her. Still waiting on King Louis to drop the Illuminati 3. Some people don't fuck with him, say he whack, but I think he cool, you know, out of a lot of the Chicago rappers, you know. But this project definitely, this will make my top 10 albums. I have to say, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be an interesting top 10 albums this year, and this definitely is one. So don't be in the comments saying, it's a mixtape, bro. It's not an album. When the fuck have iTunes ever sold mixtapes? Just saying, you dig? It's the album. That's what they pronounce it to be. But other than that, let me know what y'all think about it. Shout out to the new subscribers. You know, definitely I was going to review this anyway, so y'all didn't have to ask for it, but you just had to wait on it. Hope you enjoyed it. One.